to mayors today on speed cameras. They were calling for the cameras to be tweaked so they only ticket those egregiously speeding and for the cameras to only operate during school hours. What's so unreasonable about that?
What's unreasonable is a total cash grab. And we know speed cameras do not work. Simple as that. I have an idea that we're putting forward that we're going to put traffic calming infrastructure, and that will bring it down to zero. Folks, Toronto has one speed camera that produced over 70,000 tickets and millions of dollars of income. Now, wouldn't you think, rather than sit there and collect all the money, because it is a cash grab off the taxpayers, wouldn't you think someone would come up with common sense and say, okay, we're putting speed bumps on Parkside Drive, we're putting turnabouts. You just take a drive through Forest Hill, there's no speed cameras. I'll tell you a reason why. Every street you go down, no matter if it's a crosswalk, it's raised or speed bumps. So they don't have a problem with speeding. If you want to continue making it a cash grab and not looking at alternatives, we have an alternative to put infrastructure in. But folks, they don't want to do that. They want to continue to collect hundreds of millions of dollars and continue speeding. Let speeding happen. They aren't worried about the safety of people. If they were, they'd start installing infrastructure, traffic calming infrastructure.
Cash grab to tweak the camera so they're catching someone going 20 or 30
Richard,
over.
it's still a cash grab. So what you're saying, so what you folks are saying, let's just let the people continue speeding and let's not do anything to actually slow them down. It doesn't make sense at all.
A vehicle assigned to one of your cabinet ministers was recorded stunt driving 12 times.
Yep.
We understand that person still works for your government. Why?
Well, speeding's unacceptable no matter who it is, and they're paying it out of their own pocket. Again, I'm going to repeat it, it's unacceptable. But I'll tell you one thing, if we put infrastructure in, no one's going to be speeding. It's simple as this. This is like a no-brainer. I can't even believe we're even having this conversation. I have one solution that's going to eliminate speeding, and the other solution is let's have a cash grab. Let's continue getting cash off taxpayers instead of a real solution. They don't want to do it, and I'll tell you the reason they don't want to do it. So they have processing facilities. One in Brampton, one in York Region, one in Newmarket, one in Toronto. And every ticket, they're collecting on top of the ticket, they're collecting $20 per ticket. And as for the infrastructure, they've cut deals with these camera companies, and some in the US, some in Canada, and they're paying to install them. And we're going to indemnify all the communities that are doing it. Now, folks, there's 444 municipalities. 407 are saying we don't want speed cameras. We'll put infrastructure in to slow people down. And then there's 37 greedy communities and cities and towns that want the cash grab. This is, again, a no-brainer. I'm putting a solution forward. All their solution is continue letting people speed and collect cash off them. That's nothing more than a cash grab.
The government vehicle was going 162 kilometers an hour on a highway. They still, as far as we know, work for your government. You say that there are punishments, you say people face consequences, you're against speeding. What's the consequence in this situation? What are you doing that shows you are against speeding?
Again, it's unacceptable. I'll repeat that. There's many people speeding out there, and it's unacceptable. I do not condone speeding with anyone. But it goes back, if I put infrastructure in with the support of the municipalities, and God knows they've collected hundreds of millions, no infrastructure whatsoever. They're just pocketing the cash. I guarantee you, no one will be speeding, 100%.